Yeah, man. I'm back like I never left, man. What's going on? What's going on? Welcome back to my channel. Come in here. Let's go. Come in. Yo, it's getting crazy, yo. It's getting crazy. It's getting to the point where I gotta do these documentaries now. Let's go there. Let's go there. I'm enjoying this reaction stuff. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm learning so much about the UK. It's ridiculous. But and that's just off the reaction. That's just off the reaction videos. You know what I'm trying to say? But I really want to get a more understanding and glimpse into the UK world, or what's going on and happening in the backstories behind these artists that's coming out of the UK and that matter. You know what I'm trying to say? But yeah, man. This is the Raheem Barton case. I ain't gonna lie, it sounds kind of crazy. Like it sounds like it was something big. It sounds like something big happened. Like, I ain't gonna lie. From off what I see, it looked like bro passed and then something happened, and this kind of like, you know how this be like the first thing that transpired, and then everything took off after that. The war started, the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. I'm enjoying getting into more of these videos and reacting to these artists, and now getting to learn their backstories, yo. It's crazy. I also want you guys to go check out my last video, man. It's going up right now. The CB My Life, yo. Shout out to you guys for running that video up. It's doing like 600 views right now, one day, yo. Yo, it's all y'all, yo. I appreciate that. Clap up for that shit. You feel me? But yeah, man. The road to 1,000 subscribers, you know what I'm saying? Road to 1,000 subscribers. Make sure you drop a like. You know, we coming with these bangers every week. You feel me? We coming with these bangers every week. You good, bro? I didn't even know you was cool. This is my first time doing a documentary reaction. This is gonna be different. I want to see. I really want to know what's gonna be in it. You know, it's really gonna put me on to what's going on in the UK. I don't know Raheem Barton. I don't know if he's one of the artists, or he's just like a civilian that something happened to him, or in that case. It looks like right here it says GB Moscow 17. I did reaction to their music, and I think so. That might be him. You know what I'm saying? He might be GB. I don't know, but we gonna find out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna talk all in your head. Let's get straight into it as usual. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
What's going on, people? It's your boy Pancho, and this is Cases Season 1, Episode 5, the Raheem Barton case, aka GB from Moscow 17.
Raheem Barton, aka GB. So he's GB. That was GB.
How they gonna make it even? Your gang done 2 L's up on your FD and left your little boy bleeding.
How they gonna make it even? What? I just reacted. Yo, go look at my reaction. I just reacted to this.
How they gonna make it even? Your gang done 2 L's up on your FD and left your little boy bleeding.
Yo, do they got captions? Let's see.
What dog?
Go smoke it up. This GB right here? This GB?
Ja, die man.
That song's getting big, huh?
GB. Ja, die man. Wow.
Yo, I know that. Yo, you know it's fire? I know, like, UK mad diverse, right? So I know it's crazy, like, y'all be having Jamaicans, Africans. Let me know if it's Latinos, Mexicanos, and I know y'all got European white people. I just know it's mad diverse, but I know mad Jamaicans be in UK, and I be hearing like basically what I'm trying to say, I be hearing like a dialect language between UK and Jamaican shit. It be some shit like. Am I bugging or if I'm not bugging? Let me know, cause I know I'm not bugging, bro. I swear I know I'm not bugging.
Raheem Barton, age 17, more known by his alias
17? That nigga was 17?
GB, was a part of a UK drum
It's a baby.
music group, Moscow 17. I've already previously spoken on Moscow 17 before in regards to Sadiq Kamara, aka Incognito. But for you guys that don't know, Moscow 17 is a UK drum music group out of South London, but more specifically,
Yo, they be covering up. They be wearing
the
all
Brandon
black
estate.
all
As
the time.
previously stated, Moscow 17 are most known for their alliance to Kenneton-based UK drum music group Harlem Spartans and their rivalry with Peckham-based UK drum music group Zone 2. It's said from young that GB
Wait,
was
what? Harlem Spartans?
before in regards to Sadiq Kamara, aka Incognito. But for you guys that don't know, Moscow 17 is a UK drum music group out of South London, but more specifically the Brandon estate. As previously stated, Moscow 17 are most known for their alliance to Kenneton-based UK drum music group Harlem Spartans and their rivalry with Peckham-based UK drum music group Zone 2. It's said from young that GB was known to have shown a
Oh, so they don't like Peckham. They don't like Peckham. I think I heard of Peckham before. I think I seen an old video. If that was Peckham, it was like all in the main street, 1,000 deep, cars, all that, shooting a whole music video. Like, that shit was wild.
When GB was 8 years old, he'd been excluded from school.
This
And by the age of
GB, man's no stool. You know what I'm saying? Man's no stool. You know what I'm saying?
15, he attended 5 different schools, and because of this, he met
Whatever the
Sace
fuck I
Holmes
said.
Lewis, who works with challenging children. GB's godmother, Lacey Main, has previously stated that GB had been chased by suspected Zone 2 gang members with swords and machetes. In 2018, she had gone on to tell reporters the
Swords and machetes. Wow, bro. They get chase you with swords and machetes is wild.
violence had been going on for 3 years, and referring to Zone 2, she said that they come and randomly attack people on the estate. Referring to an incident that had happened in 2017,
Imagine these niggas come running at you with swords and knives, bro. Mando, come here. Come here.
calls Zone
Hell
2
no.
gang members
Not Jackie.
chasing GB into a home, and she says that they had broke down her gate and they were standing outside with their machetes and swords. She said that they had screamed, "We want Rhyhiem, we're going to kill them, send him out." But she replied, "I will not
What?
send out a child for a killing." And it should also be
Bro, they pulled up to his freaking crib, basically, and was yelling him, "Yo, we want Rhyhiem," shaking his gates and all that. Y'all bugging.
noted that when GB was 15, he had nearly lost his life after being stabbed inches away from his heart after leaving the Brandon estate.
15? Why? He got beef at 15. What he doing? What was he doing? That niggas just trying to stab him and do the whole 9 at 15.
Rappers out of Moscow 17, and one of his songs he was featured on called Moscow March was one of the first
He was one of the main rappers out of GB. I mean, out of Moscow.
UK drill songs to reach 1 million views, and many people would put this in their top 10 all-time UK drill songs. In this song, there's many lyrics taunting rival Zone 2, with GB even directly taking a shot at Zone 2 rapper PS.
Do and Dash got things and pants. Took out the things and ish got dash. P got dread time too. It's mad for man face 20 and the man they dash. Bang and slang, pats get slang, cake dread time.
Yes.
Do and Dash got things and pants. Took out the things and ish got dash. P got dread time too. It's mad for man face 20 and the man they dash. Bang and slang, pats get slang, cake shit and he chat. He boom in the bread, them boy they trap. Them boy there are champs.
When his mentor, Sace Home Lewis, had come across the music video, he approached GB's mum, Pratana Morgan. And when Sace had approached GB's mum, he's quoted as saying, "This is what you're
Yeah, tell me what he said. You know what he said. Let me go back real quick.
P got dread time too. It's mad for man face 20 and the man they dash. Bang and slang, pats get
Phase 20 and the man did dash. Oh.
slang, cake shit and he chat. He boom in the bread, them boy they trap. Them boy there are champs.
When his mentor, Sace Home Lewis, had come across the music video, he approached GB's mum, Pratana Morgan. And when Sace had approached GB's mum, he's quoted as saying, "This is what your son's up to, and this is the final straw. He needs to get rid of this is too much negativity. He's gonna get himself hurt." Sace goes on to
Oh, so it sounds like he was terrorizing niggas. And niggas got tired of him. 15?
Explained on the BBC Panorama episode, which covered the story of GB's murder, that this was one of the main reasons to send GB to Jamaica to get him out of what he thought was pending danger. And in May of 2017, GB had been flown out to Jamaica, where he stayed with his uncle Sean, and he would stay with him for 10 months.
This is GB in yard, holding up vibes, aka GB, holding it down. Luke Naya, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up.
Big up, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up. Boom, boom, boom. Jamaica!
His family had tried to persuade him to stay in Jamaica, but he was determined to come back to the UK to follow his music career with Moscow 17, and in February of 2018 he was back in the UK, and within 3 months of arriving in the UK, Raheem Barton, aka GB, had sadly passed away.
So he Jamaican.
A 17-year-old boy has died after being shot in Southwark in South London. Officers, including police, firearms and air ambulance, attended the scene. The victim was pronounced dead.
He got shot, bro, in the UK, bro.
Just before 7 o'clock last night. The next of kin has been informed. As yet, no arrests have been made.
My thoughts are with the Raheem's family, friends and the wider community at this devastating time. Our homicide team are carrying out an investigation which is fast-paced and progressing all the time. Anyone with information is asked to contact the incident room on 0208 721 4005 or anonymously through Crime Stoppers on 0800 555 111.
On May the 5th, 2018, police were called to report of shots fired on Cooks Road, Kenneton at around 6:05 PM. When they arrived, they found Raheem Barton, aka GB, on nearby Warham Street with gunshot injuries. Medics from London...
Gunshot injuries? What are they... They got that fire in the UK? They flaring shit in the UK? Yo, that's wild.
The ambulance service fought hard to keep him alive, but he was unfortunately pronounced dead at the scene at 6:56 PM. It's been said that GB was helping his former care worker, Sace Holmes Lewis, coach a local football team. He's said to have continued playing football after the session, and it's been alleged that between then and 6:05 PM, that Zone 2 members were driving around the area with a shotgun and fired 2 shots, one hitting a nearby window of a house, and one had hit GB in the chest. He had managed...
He was fucking with the football team and helping out. Niggas spent with the shotty to the body and let one off, let 2 off, 1 hit. That's wild, nigga. Niggas spent with the shotty to the body in UK, like UK shotty to the body is wild.
Managed to stagger to nearby Warham Street, where he had collapsed by the block of flats he lived at, and then was unfortunately pronounced dead at the scene 50 minutes later. Officers remained on the scene the following morning, with police tapes surrounding much of the area around Aberfeldy House, and detectives from Metropolitan's Police Homicide and Major Crime Command were investigating and urged anyone in the area of Aberfeldy House at the time of the shooting to contact them, and at that point there had been no arrest. A post-mortem examination was held on Monday the 7th of May 2018, and that gave the cause of death as a gunshot wound. His godmother, who had previously helped him escape from an attack from Zone 2 in the past, said she believed it wasn't Zone 2 behind GB's murder, and she had told reporters there have been incidents with boys coming to a nearby youth club in the area, adding, "So where is safe then from these people that can cause so much havoc?" But his mother told reporters that she was sat in the park on the day of his murder when she heard someone say the Peckham boys are around, referring to Zone 2. She said she came looking for GB, and a girl said she saw boys running up and down. His mum then claims she seen armed police surround GB with guns over him. She claims he was targeted by Zone 2, who terrorised the Brandon estate in a silver BMW on...
Wait. So, okay. So the Moscow niggas not fucking with the Zone 2 niggas. They not fucking with the Peckham niggas. Peckham niggas, the Zone 2 niggas was spinning looking for this nigga. And they end up running into this nigga
with a shotgun on Friday the 4th of May 2018 and Saturday the 5th of May 2018. On the BBC Panorama documentary about GB, local neighbours gave their testimony of events of what happened to GB on the day he was murdered. One neighbour, who wished not to be named, had said on that day she was standing on a balcony, she saw a group of boys and they was arguing, and then she had a bang, and then she saw the boy, talking about GB, hold his chest with his 2 hands, and then they started running in all different directions. Then his friend had came over shouting "Please don't die," which then she saw him collapse right there, and at that point in the documentary she had pointed to where GB had sadly passed away. A day after his passing, his mother came out to address reporters in a powerful
Niggas with them arguments, bro. So, whole time, cause you know how it really be. You got dice games. You got hot, sunny weather. You got females outside. Testosterone's high. Shit sometimes be transpiring off of nothing, bro. Straight arguments and pettiness.
being an example of the impact that his death has had on his community, and that his death should be a call for a stop to the violence between the two areas. But it should be noted that only a few months later, Sadiq Kamara, aka Incognito, who we previously covered, was stabbed to death yards away from where GB had been shot. But again, it should be noted that only a few months later, Sadiq Kamara, aka Incognito, who we previously covered, was stabbed to death yards away from where GB had been shot. But again, as previously stated, it's unsure whether his death is because of the Zone 2 Moscow 17 beef. And it would only be 3 weeks after Incognito's death, another 4 males would go on to be stabbed near the Brandon estate.
Let this be a stop. Zone 2, please just stop it now. Make my son be the last and be an example to everyone. Just let it stop. I do not interfere with their children. I do not putting them on curfew. I do not putting these children on curfew. Why you let them know after a certain time you don't mix the area together? Do not mix the area. Simple as that. You want to calm down things and keep everybody on one side till you know you soon.
Yeah, I heard they mixing all the rich and the poor and the poor and the rich, and it's like weird. I heard the demographic over there is weird, son. It's definitely weird.
Get out. You can't be mixing up the area. You have to put a curfew. Everything is done Peckham. They're going to store everything. Whatever is that.
You know the government, bro. Them niggas, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to get too political here. They try to flag me on that weird shit, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? The system don't be systeming, you know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't trying to do nothing to benefit anybody. You know word.
Western, whatever is at Woodford, whatever is at Brixton, is that their spot? They can put curfew to let them know do not leave that area. And let this thing calm down. Get this thing resolved, man.
That's what they want. That's what they supposed to do.
Where it come from?
They don't want to do that.
Why are you guys envying each other and jealous over each other?
Yes.
Why are you doing that? You're still maturing. You're still developing. You haven't finished yet. So don't watch now. Watch the future, because enough of you got...
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna run that back. She's saying some real shit.
So where it come from? Why are you guys envying each other and jealous over each other? Why are you doing that? You're still maturing. You're still developing. You haven't finished yet. Right. So don't watch now. Watch the future, because enough of you guys ain't going to be around enough of your friends them in 5 years' time. In 10 years' time, you probably don't even look enough at these friends. You got a different life to live. You got a family to sort out. You got children. You got a career. You got to sort out yourself. So enough of these people you're not going to see 10 years' time or 5 years down the line. So you better wake up now and know what you want for your future. I was a teenager too. Enough of my friends from teenage, I don't see them again. So this is what I'm trying to say. You better...
That shit wild, bro. See, you know what I'm saying? For her to have to go through that, you feel me? So she just talking real passionately right now. Word.
Wake up. You only have one life. One life you got. You better make use of it.
Family and friends first visited GB to say their final goodbyes, and then some family members and close friends had flown out to Jamaica, where GB was finally laid to rest. The only arrest that's been documented was on the 10th of June 2018 of a 17-year-old male, but he was released under investigation. And this year will be the 2-year anniversary of GB's passing, and no one as of yet has been charged with the murder of GB. And that is the Raheem Barton case, aka...
That's crazy. Nobody was charged.
GB from Moscow 17. I just want to take this time out just to say rest in peace to Rhyhiem, and I want to pay my respects to his family, and my thoughts and condolences are with them at this current time. I just want to say in this case that Rhyhiem's family were treated extremely bad by police, and the community itself had to go out and actually clean up GB's blood from the floor, which I think is absolutely disgusting from the...
What? No, that ain't no. That's not what? That shit not systeming, bro. That shit not systeming, bro. That's foul, bro. That shit foul. They not treating them with no kind of respect, bro. No support at all, bro.
The police's part. No mother should have to go out there to clean up their own son's blood, but seeing as 2 days had went by and no one had cleaned up the crime scene, the community took it upon themselves to go and clean the crime scene up. And we're seeing time and time again with these cases that no one's actually being charged with the murder of these people. And it's just crazy to think that again 2 years has gone by, like in the case with Latwan Griffiths, that no one has been arrested, and this will be the 2-year anniversary. And after his mum had put that powerful message out, the violence still had continued, with unfortunately Incognito losing his life and 4 other people being stabbed near the Brandon estate.
Rest in peace, bro. That was wild, man. That was wild, man. I didn't know like it was that much of a back and forth dilemma in UK, bro. What? I might say it over. It's definitely resemblance from America to UK, bro. Like, cause that's crazy, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. And then for little nigga for not to get caught, bro. Like, and then for them not to clean up the blood and all that over the crime scene, that's how you know, bro. They don't really care, bro. They don't care, bro. Like, the shit be deeper than that. You feel me? It be deeper than the music, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? That's why you gotta stay away from that shit. You feel me? But yeah, man, that was the GB documentary. Like, comment, subscribe. Comment in the comments what you want me to react to next, man. Let me know if it was a W or if it was an L. Let me know. You know what I'm saying? Keep it 100. Let me know. You know what I'm saying? Alright, we out, man. Bow!